was good?
Yes.
Good. What did teacher say?
Just say.
Kwani this one is hiding, why?
Teacher said to pay trip.
You pay for the trip?
Yes.
Where are you going for the trip?
We are going to animal orphanage.
Animal orphanage?
Yes.
To see animals?
Yes.
And where else?
Nowhere.
Just animal orphanage?
Teacher said you pay for trip.
I say, so teacher said I pay for trip?
She's in grade 1.
Kwani both of you are going for trip the same day?
No, not again on Wednesday. You're next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Yours is when?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is date?
7th.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is 7th of March. Oh, okay. So how is teacher? Teacher is good, your friends are good?
Yes.
So we pray for God to provide money for the trip, yeah? You're good, you're happy?
Yes.
Good. Go and take something. Tell auntie to give you pineapple and you bring some for me.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
the girls are back from school. It's that time for the school trips, and then for last year I grounded them. They didn't go for the school trip because of a few things. I am a typical African mom, so sometimes I feel like when you hold back some little privileges, it helps to straighten the kids a little bit. So it was just a small privilege to forego for the sake of the other day or the other thing or the future. So I intentionally did not let them go for the trip last year, and I have seen the results. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm seeing the results actually. I've seen the girls have straightened up. Yes, ma'am.
The pineapple is used to blend the juice.
Oh, she's blending it as juice.
Yes.
Whichever way is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have seen the results. I'm doing this video because some of the parents of my age, we are afraid for the kids to throw tantrums. We are afraid the kid will be annoyed. We are afraid the kid will, I don't know, get angry. I don't know, feel bad. Now the friends are going, them, they are not going. What will my kid feel? What will my kid say? How will my kid take it? But let me tell you something. Here we are, you and me, being brought up in a life we never got everything that we got, and we grew up and we are here. I'm not saying that you just haphazardly go taking the privileges from your kids. No, that's not what I'm saying. You just do it with a lot of wisdom, and then you do it targeting achieving something, and then you do it having explained to the child. Don't just do it and the child cannot understand. So why is mommy doing that? So why is mommy withholding this from me? Why is daddy withholding this from me? So why am I suffering all this? No, don't do it haphazardly. Don't do it blindly, or you go mute and just do it. Me, the way I do it, I sit down with my kids and I tell them, okay, so who did 1, 2, 3, 4? And then they will own up and say me. Is what you did good? Is it really very nice? Can we clap for you? And then they will struggle, and then they will tell you no. Do you feel good about what you did? No. Does what you did deserve punishment? It will come from them. So you will discuss with them whether whatever kind of punishment you decide on that child, let the child understand the mistake first. When you rush to submit the child to a punishment without first of all letting them understand exactly why are they being grounded, that child might even end up hating you. That child might even end up being more hardened a hardcore. We may intentionally become a hardcore. Yeah. So, but when you sit down with them and you let them understand and just talk to them and let them know, you know, I'm doing this to make you a better person tomorrow. I don't want you to repeat this mistake. I need you to be doing things like this and this and that, and you guide them. Trust you me, they first own up the mistake. They understand. Why have I been punished? Why have I been grounded? Why is this privilege taken away from me? So even when you ask, they will explain to you, I'm being grounded because of this and this and that, and I am being punished for this and this and that, and this is what my punishment looks like. And then just give a relevant punishment. Don't give a huge punishment for something so small. Somebody said you cannot use a gun to kill a mosquito. Yeah, so if it's a mosquito, you just squeeze it in your hands and the mosquito dies. So don't go overboard, and whatever you do, always check yourself as a parent. Do it with love. Sometimes you can get so annoyed, so disappointed, so angry. Don't do it out of that anger. Don't do it out of a certain bitterness. Do it out of a lot of love. Just know that even if I'm punishing my child for this and that, I feel love for them. I'm still driven by love for them. Let me tell you, sometimes when I punish my kids, even after 5 minutes, you'll find them coming, hugging me, saying hi to me. You know, we completely forget about the punishment, and we settle down into getting back to being good friends. Because I always do it lovingly. Even after punishment, once that mistake is punished, you let it go. You don't keep repeating. You don't keep telling the child, you remember you did this. You remember you did this. You don't keep, even you as a person, you don't like when somebody keeps reminding you your mistakes or your errors. Yeah. So same thing even with the kids. Don't submit them to letting them always be reminded of an error they did, a mistake they did. Once you solve it, once you are settled about it, let it go. Let the bygones be bygones. And I did this video because now this year I feel my kids should go for the school trip. I will pay for their school trip. Honestly, they deserve it. I have to just trust God to provide that money for them to go for the school trip. We know that school trips are important. Even that time when I grounded them and they didn't go last year, I knew how important school trips are, because anyway, they are called educational school trip. They go there, they see, they learn. Yeah. I have an understanding of how important the school trips are. So this year, because now we can't keep referring to a mistake that is already past and corrected, and actually my kids have really improved to, and they have really shown me, Mommy, see, we have changed. Mommy, see, we are like this. Mommy, see, Mommy, we had you. You know, you can look at how they run about things, and you can see they are ready to maintain the change. They are happier, they are good, and they are feeling it's also good to be on the right side. Yeah. So they are looking forward to the school trips this year, and I know God will provide the money so that I can pay for them. And I love them so much. These are my foster kids, actually, for those who may be watching this video for the first time or may not be knowing a lot about my family. You can get to know more about me and my family on our YouTube channel. It's called Touching Lives Through Love. Touching Lives Through Love. If you scroll all the videos, you'll be able to understand our family setup. I am a single mother of one biological child who is now 18 years and in college, and I'm also a foster mom to the 3 girls. That is 12 years, 9 years, and 8. Yes, the 9 years old one is almost turning 10. Yeah, so I love them. And it was not easy for me to know how I should discipline these kids, because number one, they're not my biological. So sometimes when you discipline them, people might mistake you for maybe you're punishing them because they're not your biological. Like now, when I didn't pay the school tip for them, somebody might mistake and say if it was her child, she would have paid. But deep down in my heart, I am the one who know myself better than those people. My biological, when she was in that stage, she also missed the school trips. Whenever she went off road, she missed it. She missed many other privileges. So I've not changed my parenting because these are my foster. My parenting remains. My parenting remains. My love for the kids remain. So it was not easy for me. For you, I know it will be easy because could be it's your biological. But for those of us dealing with those kids that are not our biological, sometimes you don't know even how to ground a child or how to punish a child, because the community might judge you wrongly. But for me, what keeps me going is I do self-check. I ask myself, that what I did to them, is it the same thing I would have done to my own? If I check that one, I'm good. Then I ask myself, that what I have done for them, am I doing it out of love? Once I check that box and I feel I'm doing because I love this child too much, I let it be. Then I ask myself, that what I did, does it contribute gradually to making this child become a better adult in the future? Once I check that box again, I go ahead. And then the biggest of it all, I always pray. I always pray. I don't want to trust my own self. I want to trust God. I always tell God, please God, please give me, please just give me wisdom on how to parent these kids so that they can fulfill their God-given purpose here on earth. I wouldn't want them to come anywhere slight out of what God meant for them. I'm only a custodian. God has given them to me to see them become what he wanted them to be, and that is what I trust God for every day. Wisdom, parenting wisdom, a lot of love, and we love each other. When in the area of love, that one God has given us the grace. We are a closely knit family. You see that one that you can describe like a real definition of a closely knit family. God has given me the grace, and that's who I am together with my babies. So I did this video to encourage a parent, and more so those parents of my age. I know us, I know you, I know me. Sometimes you just want, your kids want this, have it. Your kids want this, have it. So I'm talking from a point of knowledge. I'm also facing the same struggles as you, but at times it's good to just put your foot down for the sake of that child to become a better person in the future. So parenting is not easy. There's no manual for parenting, but we can keep sharing notes. I know even on the comment section, you can share notes with me. I don't know everything. I would also love to hear how you do your parenting. I would want to hear how do you do your grounding or your punishment when you're punishing your kids or you're grounding them. How do you do it? Maybe you could learn from one another. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And keep it here at Touching Lives Through Love. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, why not? Just click the subscription button now and also follow it with the notification bell. Okay, so that anytime I put a new video like this one, you'll be among the first people to know that there's a new video. You will have to watch it when it is sizzling hot. Love you, and let's keep it here at Touching Lives Through Love. That's our YouTube channel, Touching Lives Through Love, because we are all passionate about touching a life through investing our love. God bless you. Bye-bye.